My first impression of Catherine off of a picture was absolutely correct. Honey, this is the year of Catherine.
She's got a point. She's an icon. She's a legend. And she is the moment.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Queenie. For those who don't know me, reviewing Love Island Season 10, Episode 2. Before I get into it, please make sure to like this video, subscribe and hit the bell, and leave a comment down below. I cannot stress enough how much Season 10 is just so good. And I was so ready to be like, guys, if it's dragging for the first week and a half, you know we have to give people time to warm up. This season said, oh no, we're coming in hot, and I absolutely love it. So, as we know, Zach has entered the villa. Zach has entered the villa, and the girls are very keen to see what he's about.
Probably been single like almost 4 years now.
Bloody hell.
So it's like...
So you're ready to have kids then?
I think he's fit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look at this.
Thanks. Cheers, my dears.
Cheers, man.
Can you chain up the other ones?
It's the
I'll do
little
my best.
things.
Good on you, Mitch. Good on you, Mitch. Listen, when somebody new comes around, if you are really keen on your girl, you need to make your presence known. Don't let her forget about you. Not in a creepy stalker way, but in a, you know, I'm still here. I still want to pursue you. If you want to go and explore, that's your business. But just know my hat is still in the ring. And that's exactly what Mitch did, okay? Zach, you're cute and all, but Mitch, he's really putting in that work. And I love that. Then you have Catherine, who is sensing a little bit of pepper, a little bit of paprika in Zach. And she's like, so what is this? What are you?
Will you have a little bit of spice?
I try.
What's your background? Is it just English?
Fully English.
What?
I'm boring. Yourself.
Okay.
And yourself.
Okay.
I say
Didn't I tell y'all this man likes a little bit of spice in his life? Didn't I tell, guys, it's the archetype. Like, I don't know, y'all in the UK are saying it's because South London, he likely has black. I don't know what he has. All I know is that aesthetic, it is almost always tied to a woman of color. Almost always. Just saying. Jess and George, clearly there's nothing there, right? So, I mean, I feel like he's a little bit butthurt, but he's putting on a brave face.
You all right?
Yeah.
Good.
I rate it because it's hard, like the first day, and then the nicest way, like, you haven't chose me, the public did. You're not here to force it.
You can't force it. It should just come naturally, innit?
At this point of the episode, I was like, oh, his days are numbered and nobody's going to vibe with him. Even Jess, it seems like her days might be numbered as well because she likes Zach, but Zach is playing his cards, you know, close to his chest. And she also likes Mitch, but Mitch is very sold on Molly right now. So for both George and Jess, they need to start doing something because the villa's going to pass them by. Okay, you're going to miss your opportunity. Jess, get to Grafting. George, I don't know if Grafting's going to work, but do something. I'm listening to the conversation between Ruchi and Zach, and I'm like, oh, y'all are toxic.
I'd rather chat to someone who we constantly disagree as well, you know.
Definitely need someone that I can like banter with. Do you know what I mean? A little bit of like rudeness is important.
Yeah, we need to disagree.
Or like put me in my place.
Zach wants to argue with somebody on a daily basis. Ruchi wants to be put in her place. And I'm just like, Ruchi, I'll give a pass. Because Ruchi, isn't she like 22 or something like that? Zach is 26. At your big age, you want to be fighting with your partner every day. Oh my God, that is exhausting. That is exhausting. It's giving me headache. It's giving me stress. I don't know. I don't know about you guys, but at my big age, I ain't fighting with somebody on a daily basis. I'm too grown for that. In the morning debrief, you know, some of the people are saying, was there some kissing last night? Like, what was happening? And as we know, Molly and Mitchell did have a kiss in the bed. But regardless of the connection that Molly and Mitch have, Zach is still going to make a play for Molly.
I want to talk to everyone and see everyone's vibes properly without just jumping into it.
I feel like the person I do actually want to try and talk to,
Yeah.
it would be nice to be able to invest some time into them and like.
Yeah.
He makes me feel very zen. Like, I don't think I can speak for like maybe longer than an hour. I feel like I'd be like, okay then, I need a bit of cheekiness, I need a bit of something else now, like make me laugh.
I understand where Molly's coming from, but I don't think necessarily that Zach is too even keel. I think he's just even keel with her. something about Molly, I guess, doesn't bring out that playful, more extroverted side from, what's his name now? From Zach. Whereas when Molly is with like other people, she gets that like jokey cheekiness, whatever. Even with Zach, when he is with other people, he gets that jokey cheekiness out of them and out of himself. So yeah, I give him credit for trying to explore all those options, but it's clear that these two they're just not the same kind of vibe. I don't know. But then you have Molly, who threw me for a curve, and she's talking to George, and it kind of looks like something could be there.
Who would I want to talk to more? It was definitely you and Zach.
Don't cross your eyes like that. You stand like that after the wind changes.
My grandma.
Do you know what I mean? Literally. But yeah, literally, like, on the outside, I would just levitate towards a girl like you.
I thought this connection was dead in the water. I mean, I thought George was dead in the water, honestly. And not even just because the things that are going on the outside, but he's genuinely having a tough time connecting here. But I guess he has a lifeline in Molly, if anything. So if Mitch plays a card wrong, she does have a backup in George. George doesn't have any backups. And unfortunately, I don't see... You know what? Let me not go too hard on George. Let me just leave him. Let me leave him as it is. Let me talk about what I really want to talk about. Catherine and Zach, honey. Catherine and Zach, they are bringing my France Love Island dreams to life.
I am obviously open.
You need to just stay a bit honest and stuff. It's good though. I definitely gravitate towards you. I can't lie.
Oh, you do?
Yeah,
You do?
I
Are you
do,
sure you're not
do.
saying that to everyone else?
Nah, I'm not actually.
I was thinking to myself, should I really be getting along this well with him in front of everyone?
What did I say? What did I say? What did I say? In the previous, I mean, you can just tell by the way the man looks. You know, it's just, they are just so, they look so good. So a few people in the comments were like, all this girl does is call the light-skinned men F-boys, as if y'all don't see Tariq. And he is very clearly an F-boy. Sweetie, if the slipper fits, you wear it. I don't know what to tell you. Tariq is very unserious. And even in the game, the things we learned about him, I'm like, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, we didn't even need to know that, but this just made it worse. Kudos on Jess for branching out. But I don't think Terry's going to be your person. So since we're talking about the game, let's go ahead and jump in. Some of the things that we learn is that Ella has gone through her man's phone in the past. Catherine has kissed 5 men in one night. Molly used her friend's handbag to unclog a toilet. Ruchi wants to be courted in the first few dates. I mean, who doesn't, child? Jess has had sex in a porta potty. I think that one you could have saved. Didn't have to tell us that. Mitch dated 3 women at once, but he claims he's a changed man. Medi was into a mom and a daughter. We're going to talk about Medi. Andre is into older women, and Tariq stopped counting bodies at 100. And he's really confused as to why the women are put off by that answer, as if over 100 isn't quite a large number.
I only know I'm pulling and shagging.
Yeah, he said yeah.
I hated that. That was disgusting.
Kissed 5 boys in one night. Fair enough. No one said nothing about that. No, but when my body counts 100, it's a problem.
Now, Tariq, let's not act like 100 women over, mind you, because he stopped counting. Over 100 women equates to kissing 5 men in one night. Literally being on Love Island right now, how many people has all the women kissed? Same thing. But you don't see them brooking out on the floor having sex. It's totally different. And he's like, I don't even understand why the girls are so, I don't know whether, please shut up. I would rather he just own it rather than get sassy about it. And a few of the guys got sassy about their answers. And I was like, yeah, some of your answers are a little bit alarming, just a little bit. One of those people was Mitch, and he was like, you know what? Let me just clear up the air, because I wasn't actually dating all these women at the same time. I was just jumping back and forth.
I wasn't seeing 3 girls at the same time.
What was it then?
I was seeing one girl, and then I'd stop talking to them, then go back to that, and then go to that girl.
And you knew it was wrong?
Yeah, I felt horrific, or like the worst.
It's not like you enjoyed it and you were like,
no, I didn't feel like a ball at all.
So in my first impressions, oh, right, I said I was going to talk about Medi. Okay, I'll talk about Medi after this. in my first impressions, I was a little bit annoyed with Mitchell because everything to him was an ick. When a woman pays for something with coins, when there was something else that he said, but it was like the most petty things. And so now hearing that he was juggling 3 women at one time, sure, you weren't in relationships with all 3 women, but he was juggling them. I'm not surprised. He does seem like somebody who's kind of fickle. And so as soon as there's one kind of like amber flag, he's just going to jump ship and maybe isn't looking for a relationship at that time. He says he's changed, so okay, maybe. But at that time, I'm not surprised that was something that he did. I hope for Molly's sake that he actually has changed, and for his sake too, because it seems like they have something good, genuinely have something good, and something that is universally being rooted for. I see it on Twitter. I see it in my Discord. Like, everybody loves these two. So, Mitch, for your sake, I hope you are a changed man. Let's just have a little hiatus here on the episode and talk about Medi. So, y'all think Medi is zesty because of the way he walks? Is it just me? I know it's not just me, because some people in Discord feel the same. To me, I'm like, is he zesty or is he French? You know, no Montana. Is he zesty or is he just French? But then somebody also posted in the Discord a video of him being a barb, and I'm like, he might not beat the allegations. But I just y'all be easy on Medi, okay? Be easy on Medi. I don't feel like it's our place to police what he is or what he is not until he tells us what he is and what he is not. So I'm just gonna go with, he is zesty, he's French. Sweetie Catherine is the moment, and I love it.
Should I steal her or not?
Should you what?
Steal her or not?
Steal what? You just wanted to kiss me?
100%.
Really?
Yeah, taking advantage of the opportunity.
Dre didn't want Zach talking to Catherine. What can you do? It's literally such early days. Like, everyone needs to talk to everyone. You came out and you were like, yeah, I'm taking her.
Yeah.
You're too much. You're too much.
I know there's gonna be a lot of hating ass people in these comments talking about, you only care when the black people get featured a lot, and you only... And if I do, that's my business. Okay? I'm very, very glad that the trajectory of black women on this show is finally going up. Because season after season after season, we are in the trenches. We get the scraps, we get the crumbs, we get like, it is horrible. And we only see potential with like another black person. But unfortunately, oftentimes the black men have a wide variety of tastes, whereas the black women only have 1 or 2 options. So yes, I'm very happy that Catherine is the moment. And yes, I'm very glad that it's not just black men who are into her. This gives me so much joy, so much happiness. And to those who are mad about it, stay mad. Yeah. There was a moment where Ella, I don't know. There's something about Ella, I can't really put my finger on it, but I'm just like, my spirit doesn't take to Ella.
He's head over heels for you, babe, because he was like, should I go grab Catherine? I was like, you're coming across very territorial. I feel like I need one-on-one time with him, with Zach. I feel like I just can't have that.
Now, me personally, I don't think Andre was being a little bit clingy. So I felt like there was kind of a seed being planted of him being territorial. But what I will say is, Andre, you showed your ass, because that first night, like I said, I felt like Andre is into Catherine, but wasn't really putting in the energy. So I was happy that Tariq was giving her more energy, you know? But now I feel like this is a hypothesis. I'm not in his mind, obviously. But I feel as if Andre thought it was a sure thing with Catherine. And so he didn't have to try. And now he sees, Catherine might actually be a hotter commodity than I thought. Let me put in the work. So I don't even see him as being territorial. I think he undermined Catherine's potential a little bit. This is just my thought. And now that she actually has a good number of options. There's Tariq, there's Zach, there's Andre. He's like, oh shit, shoot, hold on. Let me try something. And it's like, you might be a little bit late. You might be a little bit late. I think he had a good leg up if he would have put in that pursuit. The same way he was trying to talk to Ella when they first came into the villa. Put that same energy on Catherine. If you really like her that much, you know? When he was talking to Ella, it was like, oh man, should I steal her? Like, I really need to go with... Where was this? Where was this before? I didn't see it. So yeah, now Catherine is feeling a little bit annoyed. She thinks that she can't even fully get to know Zach because Andre's always on her ass. But listen, honey, the episode ends with with Zach having to make his choice. Zachariah. Raya. I'm gonna call him Raya. You know, we're gonna call him Raya on this channel. So Raya is left with this choice, right? And he picks my girl Catherine. Now, baby girl, you ain't gotta worry about not being able to talk to Raya no more because you partnered up with him. You got all night long to talk to this man. Okay? Andre, do better. And Andre, if you still want her, put in that work. Put in that work. Don't just let the threat of somebody else getting to her lead you to put in the effort. You put in the effort when you want somebody. Maybe it's only because he's 21. I don't know. But yeah, I feel like Andre still has an opportunity. I think he still has an opportunity. I think Catherine would still be interested as long as, you know, Andre comes off as genuine. So we'll see where it goes. Obviously, we didn't get a teaser for the next episode, but at least we didn't get a cliffhanger. So I'll take it. As always, please make sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.